Hello super friends and welcome to DC TV Talk. This is the show where we talk all things Supergirl, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow and Black Lightning, and in today's video we'll be discussing who is the new Green Arrow operating in Star City in Arrow Season 7. So let's discuss. So another year, another Comic-Con has come and gone, and we finally got the trailer, the first trailer, for Arrow Season 7. And within that trailer there was a specific element introduced where obviously Oliver, the Green Arrow, has been in prison for 5 months, and there is a new Green Arrow operating in Star City who Black Siren does reference as being somebody new. So this has led fans to speculate and wonder who could be under the hood of the new Green Arrow. So that's what we're here to discuss today. So the first option that I'm going to go through, I actually got this option from my good friend Chris, or you may know him as Comic Chris or Revelation Comics on YouTube. He's a great guy, make sure you go check him out. But he brought up this theory yesterday and I thought it was quite an interesting theory. What about if this is Renee? Yes, Renee Ramirez. Now this may seem completely out of the left field, and I understand that, but let's just, play with this idea for a little bit. For one, Renee in the trailer is the only member of Team Arrow who is actually feeling like he should still be doing the vigilanteism. Like he's saying, sometimes people just need something to believe in. Oliver asked us to continue, and clearly they haven't. Curtis was not even in the trailer, so I don't know where he's gone. Diggle will still be with Argus, I assume. Dinah's leading the police force. And I don't know what Renee's doing. Renee seems to be getting up to some more nefarious type stuff. But what about if Renee was actually the Green Arrow? If he feels like, he wants to honor Oliver in some way, he says, people need something to believe in, people need to believe in the Green Arrow, but the Green Arrow can't operate because Oliver's in prison, so Renee takes it upon himself to become the Green Arrow. That would be pretty cool. I think that should be a pretty interesting way to take Renee's character. It'd probably be a bit weird, but I don't know, especially because when you look at Renee in terms of like the FBI and stuff, like they know he's Wild Dog. So what about if he stopped being Wild Dog and took up the identity of the Green Arrow? People wouldn't know that Renee Ramirez is Green Arrow because everyone thinks Renee Ramirez is Wild Dog. So again, he can use that to his discretion a little bit. And I just feel like this theory, it doesn't have much weight to it, but I just thought it was cool to discuss and quite an interesting one to look at when there are some more obvious ones out there. But I just thought it was a really interesting theory that I wanted to bring up. Also, I guess the other negative to this theory is, how did he become so efficient with the bow and arrow all of a sudden? Considering how he was always, the guy with the guns. So why does he all of a sudden, have an expertise for bow and arrow and, using archery? But still, I still think it's pretty cool. And it was just an interesting theory I wanted to bring up with you. My next option is that the Green Arrow is Diggle. Now this one seems quite obvious. Obviously Diggle had the Green Arrow suit at the end of the season, or he had the one that Oliver gave to him. So Diggle has the ability to go out in this suit. He has a suit. Also he has the weapons. He has the bow and arrow. So, surely it's completely possible and completely plausible for Diggle to go out there as the Green Arrow and operate as the Green Arrow while Oliver is in prison. Now, I don't see this happening because, for one, Diggle, after Season 6 and after everything that went down, he was actually offered the role of Green Arrow again by Oliver, but he said, he turned it down. Now, yes, granted, he still has the suit, but he can still do stuff with that. But the way I see it is Diggle, he's done being a vigilante, at least for now, and he's operating in Argus. He's working for Argus, so he's there doing that and getting along with that. He's helping out Lila, so I don't really see why he would want to step back into the role of the Green Arrow. Especially after everything they did in Season 6, I don't think they'd do Diggle as the Green Arrow again, because we got that in Season 6 for a few episodes, and some people liked it, some people didn't. I thought it was quite cool, it was quite, it was just something different to see, 6 years on. But also, if you remember as well, this Archer who's in this trailer is using a bow and arrow. Diggle couldn't use the bow and arrow because of his because of the tremors in his arm. He had the crossbow, and even without the tremors, he was never really the best archer anyway. So you'd think that the Green Arrow, if Diggle was to take up the mantle of the Green Arrow again, he would use the crossbow. So I don't know what they're going to do here with Diggle. I really don't know where Diggle's going to go next season. But personally, this mysterious archer who's posing as the Green Arrow, I really don't think it's Diggle. Although it's plausible, I just don't see it happening myself. The most obvious and plausible theory as to who the new Green Arrow is that it's Roy Harper. Now obviously we know Roy is coming back next season as a series regular, and based on what Beth Schwartz said, she said that Roy is going to be returning to the show as a new kind of hero. So that means, take that literally. He won't be Arsenal, he'll be Green Arrow. Now how this is going to happen and how this is going to occur, I don't know. Did Oliver tell Roy something before he went away? Did he send him the suit? I don't know. I don't understand how Roy has the suit and where the communication happened where, Oliver said to Roy, look, I'm going to be arrested, come to Star City and protect my city and be the Green Arrow. Now, maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't tell him that. Maybe Roy just saw it on the news and he came back to Star City. I don't know. But I feel like, you know, where did he get the suit from then? Like, where did Roy get the suit from? I feel like there had to be a communication stage at, at some point where Oliver said, look, Roy, I'm going to be arrested, for being the Green Arrow. I need you to take over. Come back to Star City and help me out. And that's what he did. Also, in terms of the skills, it's not that it's not that much of a stretch, because obviously, again, Roy was trained under Oliver. Roy is an archer, so he has the archery skills on that front, so he's able to become that. Also, I just feel like in terms of the way this character was moving, his height and everything, it just matches Roy, I think, quite well, and it matches Colton Haynes. So I feel like, yeah, Roy is the most likely option, especially because he is coming back as a series regular next season. He's coming back in a big way next season. I feel like it's just the most likely option that Roy Harper is going to be the new Green Arrow in Season 7, at least until Oliver gets back home. But who do you guys think is the new Green Arrow? Make sure you tell me all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Who do you think it is? Do you think it's any of these options, or do you think it's someone completely different? Do you think this is a completely new character who we've never seen before? Could it be that Konomi Rose character who was hinted at in the character descriptions? Whatever it may be, make sure you let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Like I said, I think the most popular option among fans, and the one that I believe is the most plausible, as I said, is Roy Harper. But it could be anybody at this stage, so make sure you let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like. It will help me out a lot. And share this video with anyone and everyone you know who loves DC TV, and get them to join the community. And as always, guys, please subscribe for all of your latest content on Supergirl, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, and Black Lightning. And with all that said, guys, I hope to see you again in my next video.